Okay, guys, so this is my beautiful client getting ready to go to a gala. So here I'm just filling in her brows using the Makeup Revolution brow blade in granite. So I'm just, putting a couple strokes there in the front. Yeah, I'm liking how that's looking. Yeah, I'm just filling in the front to make sure it's nice and neat. She has like the perfect arch in her brows. You guys see that? Right? All right. Now we're just chit-chatting a little bit there. And I'm just continuing filling in the brow, just putting some strokes in to make sure that it's perfect. Alrighty. All right, I'm going a little bit faster here. I'm just using the spoolie part just to blend out the front so it does not look so boxy. Now we're over to the next eyebrow, and now we're moving on to the concealer. I'm using this flat brush that I purchased from Amazon in a brush set. Also, the concealer that I'm using is Too Faced Born This Way in Butterscotch. So, we're just making sure that this line is nice and crispy, right? You have to make sure you get the brows right. Got to get the brows them right, guys. Alrighty. So now I'm just getting some more concealer. As you can see, I have the concealer on the back of my hand. And I'm just going up under her arch to make sure that it's nice and sharp. The brows are everything. So you have to make sure that you do the brows right. Once the brows are good, then the rest of the face, it matters, but it doesn't matter as much as the brows. You know what I mean? Brows are what makes your face stand out, in my opinion. Right? All right, so I'm just cleaning that up a little bit. We're almost done. I'm liking how that's looking. Okay. Alrighty, let's just continue making the end of the brow nice and pointy and sharp. Right, and I'm just taking the concealer a little bit further on her lid. Because now we're on to the next side. Okay, now we're on to the next side. We're moving really, really, really fast over here because we want to finish our face really, really quick. All right, we're back to the other side. Do a little bit more adjustment. Okay, we're liking how that's looking. It looks, actually, the color looks brighter because of the camera. This is my first client recording. Alrighty, now I'm just taking her foundation shade, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in 360. All right, we're just cleaning up the top part of our brow. We can't use the concealer that we use underneath the brow because it will look too sharp there. It would look too white on top, and we don't want it that way. So we're using the foundation shade. Of course, there's a little bit of concealer on the brush, but that's fine. All right, we're just going down. We go up and then we go down the hill. All right, this is down the hill right here, and we're cleaning up the corners. Now I'm going to the next side, and I think we're gonna speed up this side because you guys already saw this side. Okay, all right, we're still on this side. Okay, now we're over to the other side. This is where we speed up the video really, really, really quick so that you guys don't get bored watching me. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of the foundation in the front of the brow and also on the end of the brow. Alrighty, let's go back to this side because we have to make sure that it's nice and neat. Alrighty, that's looking good. That's looking good. Nice and sharp, guys. Alrighty, now I'm just using a brush and I'm just blending out the concealer on her lid. Alright, and that will serve as a eyeshadow base for her eyeshadow primer for our eyeshadow. What am I saying here? You guys know what I'm saying. All right, I'm just blending out the concealer underneath. I blended out on the other side really, really quickly. And I'm just blending out the top part as well. I'm moving her baby hairs. Don't want to get any concealer in her baby hairs. Alrighty, that's looking pretty good. I'm loving how the brows are looking. They're looking nice and sharp. Okay. Alrighty, now we're just using some translucent setting powder underneath her brow to set the concealer so it does not look runny. Okay. Alrighty, we're just setting underneath the other side. Alrighty, that's looking very, very good and flawless. Okay, I think she's very, very happy with her brows. They're looking good. I'm happy. I'm just putting a little bit more concealer right there because I saw a spot that was open. Alrighty, we're just chit-chatting, putting some more powder. Now, we're going to take this Juvia's Place Coffee Shop palette, and we're going to take that first transition shade and we're just going to put it in that area. Alrighty, we have some more setting that we have to do. Alrighty. Alright, now we're starting with the transition color. We're putting that up, not directly under the brow bone, but in the transition area. And that will just, you know, set as a base so that you can, when you put your darker shade, it would look very, very pretty. I just showed you guys what color that I was using. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna blend that out really, really well. Make sure you keep on, you know, put your brush back and forth so that if the color is not just sitting there. Alrighty. Alright, so let's just continue blending. Okay. She has like the perfect space in her eyes, like her eyeshadow space or eyelid space. It's a lot, so you have a lot of space to work with. Alrighty. Alright, let's put some more of that color to build it up. Excuse me, guys. Alrighty, we did the other side really quick. Now we're going to put that chocolate color, that dark brown color at the end of her brow, in the outer corner, the outer V. Alrighty, we're gonna turn around a little bit so you could see it. Okay. Yes, guys. So we're gonna turn around right in a few seconds so you can see it better. There you go. I'm liking how that's looking. All right, that's looking very, very nice. Alrighty. And I'm just gonna stop talking, let you guys watch for a minute. Okay. Alrighty. There you go. We're putting some more brown to build up the intensity of that dark brown shade. We want it to pop. Okay, we want it to look really, 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 really nice. Alrighty. Now we're using like this goldy, bronzy, shimmery color to put in the inner part of her lid. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna show you guys the color right now. Yeah, that's the color that we're using right there. Very, very pretty, and look how it's popping. It's so pigmented. This Juvia's Place palette, when I'm telling you, I have done so many looks with this palette. This palette was worth all of my money, and it was not even that expensive. I love it, I love it, I love it. You can do so many looks with that. Okay, my camera is a little bit blurry right here, but it's okay. It's going to brighten up in a second. All right, we're just taking it over the brown shade just a little bit. Alrighty, we want to make sure we married those two colors together. All right, guys. Okay. All right, see how I'm just crossing them? I'm like blending into the gold into the brown. Alrighty. Let's put a little bit more to make sure that it's nice and pigmented. Notice I take the color right above her crease, right above her crease. There you go. That's looking perfect. Perfect. All right, now I'm going in with that transition color, and I'm just blending out the edge of the shimmer color right there. I'm just lifting up her brow so I can get to the crease better. Alrighty, so I'm just blending out the edge of the shimmery color so it doesn't look as sharp. Alrighty. All right. Let's get a little bit more. Alrighty, I'm loving how that's looking. Now we're going back with the dark shade and we're just going to put a little bit more since we put the shimmer shade just to intensify it, and I'm bringing that a little bit over the top part, slightly. You guys see that? Yes, I'm bringing that slightly over the top part of it. Alrighty, and that's looking perfect. I'm loving those two colors together. We were just chatting. Okay, guys, so I think she really likes it. She's very pleased. Now I'm using my Wet n Wild Mega Liquid Liner just to line her water line. I'm giving her a mini wing. All right, I'm giving her a small wing. Okay. And just trying to make sure that it's nice and neat. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm turning her head so you guys could see it. Now I'm just doing the inner part of the line. Yeah, you got to take your time with this, guys, to make sure that it's nice and neat. You don't want to rush doing the liner because you don't want it to look messy. You want it to look nice and crisp. And I think she really likes it. Now she's vlogging, so she's checking out her look. Alrighty, I think she liked what she sees. She loves it. Alrighty. She's like, yes. Now I'm gonna use the E.L.F. putty primer. I did use the E.L.F. putty primer and I put it over her face. Now we're using the Maybelline Fit Me in 360 to, you know, put the foundation over, you know, the other part of her face. That's the foundation that we use on top. And I'm using this brush that I got from a brush set from BH Cosmetics a while ago. I love this brush because it's very big, so it covers a lot of space. Ready? And I think it matches her skin perfectly. See, I'm showing it to you guys. Matte Poreless. Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation in 360. I didn't even know that was her shade, but you know, I tried to buy a lot of foundations, so just in case. Sometimes my clients, they'll bring their foundation, but most of the time I have plenty of colors for them to choose from. Right, so we're just trying to go through her face really fast just to blend it out. Alrighty. So we're pushing the foundation into her skin. Alrighty, I'm moving the scarf out of the way. Our scarf is so pretty. She's getting ready to go out, so you know she wants to make sure that her edges and her hair is laying down. So she has on this nice, beautiful scarf. All right, make sure you get in between the brows. All right, doing this voiceover, guys, it's a lot. It makes your throat hurt. Okay, I just had some water. All right, guys, I'm just blending it. I'm taking it under her chin. All right, make sure I get the corners properly. Alrighty, like, you know, that's looking. Her skin looks flawless. She has beautiful skin, guys. No blemishes. Her skin is so nice and flawless. All right, I'm taking it a little bit down her neck. A little bit down her neck. Her dress that she's wearing is going to be very low. It's not going to be up to her neck, so we don't have to worry about this transferring over to her clothes. Okay. Make sure you get the corners of her nose and make sure you get the chin good. Ready? I'm liking how that's looking. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the match is perfect? Now I got a small brush because I didn't want to interfere with her baby hairs. So I got a small brush and I'm using that to blend out the foundation around her brows and like right where her baby hair lays down or it's laying down, right? So I'm using a smaller brush because the big brush will just get everywhere. Okay. All right, I'm just going. Okay. Alrighty. Moving the baby hair again. Yes, yes, yes. Her face is looking so good. Alrighty. And I think we're wrapping it up right now. Okay. We just want to make sure that we blend out the foundation really, really well and that her skin looks so flawless. She's looking at it. I think she likes it. She's getting her camera again, I think. Yeah. And she also have a YouTube. She does a lot of vlogs. Alrighty, she likes it. So now we're going to move on to contouring. We're using this Thread Beauty contour stick in 220. And, you know, we're putting it, her friend is holding her sideburns there, so we don't get anything on there. Thanks, friend. Alrighty. I'm just putting some on her nose right there, so we can contour the sides of the nose. Alrighty, now we're just putting the same Born This Way concealer underneath her eyes. You want to put it right where the light hits. Alrighty. Okay, we're putting some down the bridge of her nose and then some in her forehead and a little bit on her chin. Right? We're putting a little bit more under her eyes. All right. So now we're putting some more down because, you know, we want to make sure that it's nice and covered and full coverage. All right, now I'm using this brush and I'm blending out the contour first. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. All right, you want to blend the contour going up. I think I took her contour here a little bit low, but we're going to fix it, guys. Don't worry. We're going to fix her contour. All right, that's looking really, really nice. All right, let's blend out the other side. Okay. Very nice. She was so nice, guys. She was very pleasant. I like all of my clients. I don't think I've gotten much clients that they're not very talkative and they talk to you while they're doing their makeup. Get to know them. This was my first time meeting her, but she was really sweet. And she came with her friend, which I work with. All right. All right, now I'm blending out the nose contour with this brush. I want to make sure I get it into the small space. Okay. All right, I'm just blending out the sides. She has the cutest little nose. All right, okay. All right, let's blend out the other side now. All right, I'm just going down the side. As you guys can see, I use both hands, right? You see I'm using my left and right hand. Yeah. I'm very talented, okay? That means I'm very talented because I use both hands. Uh-huh. All right, we're blending out her chin. We're using the makeup sponge. The beauty blender. Not the beauty blender, but it's a makeup sponge. And I'm blending out the concealer on her chin first. Now we're blending out her forehead. Okay, that was fast. All right. Alrighty. Now we're blending out the concealer down the bridge of the nose. Alrighty, that looks very, very good. We're going to take care of the corners, guys. Don't worry, the edges of the concealer, we're going to blend it out. Now let's blend out the right side of the eye. Well, not the right side, the left side first. You know, the side that I'm doing right now. All right. You want to blend it really, really well. You're dabbing the sponge. You're not swiping, because if you swipe, you're going to take the foundation away. So you're pushing in the foundation into her skin. All right, and everything looks brighter, guys, of course, because of the camera. Alrighty, that's looking good. I'm making sure I get the corners of the concealer of her eyes. All right, to keep that nice and sharp right there. Okay, that's looking good. Now we're gonna do the other side. That was quick. Wow, that's some super speed that we have there going on. Alrighty, guys, I'm just using the foundation brush just to go over the edges of all of the concealers. You always want to blend out the edge of the concealer so it's nice and seamless, and just have her turn around. And I'm putting some a little bit below her contour to sharpen that up. I'm doing the other side now. All right, I'm doing the forehead now. Alrighty. I'm just cleaning up her foundation contour, I should say. I'm cleaning up her contour on the sides. I want to make it look nice and crisp. Yeah. She just have the cutest little nose. Cutest nose. I keep saying that. I'm probably going to say it again. She have the cutest little nose. Alrighty. I'm just using the brush there. Alrighty. We're still working on the nose contour because we want to make sure that it's nice and crisp. And now I'm just cleaning up the side with the sponge. Alright, guys. We're just setting. Blending to make sure it's nice and seamless. All right, guys, just keep blending to make sure everything looks nice and smooth. You know what I mean? All right, now I'm using the One Size Translucent Powder by Patrick Starr, and I'm using the same sponge, and I'm just setting under her eyes. All right. I didn't feel like using my puff today, and I had her turn to the other side so I can see. Now I'm using the same sponge to do the other side, and we're just chit-chatting and making each other laugh. I don't know what we were talking about right there. I don't remember. Alrighty, let's just continue blending. Oh yeah, we were talking about our favorite African movie and the scenes with this guy that we really, really like. Yeah. I watch him a lot. His name is Maurice Sam. He's so good. I'm obsessed. We're all obsessed with him, so that's what we were talking about. Okay. Just put in some more powder down to make sure that when I put our transition, not our transition, but when I put her under eye color, that it does not get on her face and mess up her beautiful makeup. Okay. I'm just putting some on her smile lines on the side of her nose. Okay, guys, I love her eyes. I love the shape of her eyes, and her eyebrows are so nice. She has a nice arch. All right, I'm just, going by really, really fast here so that you guys don't get too bored. I hope that you guys are learning something. I hope you like this. Let me know. This is my first time recording a client for YouTube. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Leave me some feedback and let me know what you think I can do different, or what did you like. Now I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder, and I'm just going to set her face with that, the remainder of her face. Right? And she's asking her friend if she's taking notes because she needs to learn how to do makeup. All right, I'm just putting some down on the sides of her face. All right, just keep setting. Putting some on her forehead. All right, I'm taking it up underneath her eyes because her eyes look bright, just to like, you know, blend it out a little bit. But I'm not putting any additional product. I'm just like making sure I put a little bit under her eyes just to calm it down a little bit so it does not look too bright. She's feeling it. Okay. All right, we're almost done. Alrighty, our skin looks nice and flawless. Now I'm just using the same eyeshadow palette. I'm using the dark brown and that transitional color. I'm mixing them together just to smoke out our waterline. Okay. I'm just using the chocolate one now. I'm doing the other side. Her eyes were started to run. We had to like hurry up and do this part. Yeah. Some people's their eyes are very sensitive, but it was running, but not to the point where it messed up her makeup. Alrighty, we're just fixing the other side. Alrighty, making sure I do it really, really quickly. Alrighty, now we're gonna move on to do something else. What else is it am I going to do? Alright, now I'm using my E.L.F gel liner just to put some in her waterline. All right, let's do the other side really, really quickly. We're done. All right, now I'm going to use my Juvia's Place in Zambia to bronze up her face. All right, I'm just putting that in the same area where I put the cream contour just to set it. She's very hairy on the sides of her face, but that's cute. Alrighty, look at those eyes, guys. You guys see those eyes looking at you? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do the other side really, really quickly. I'm using this brush from Real Techniques. It's perfect because it fits right into that little space. Fits right into this space. Alrighty. Now I'm putting on some blush. I'm using this blush from the blush palette from Fruits Cosmetics. And guys, I'll be sure to link everything that I used down in the comment section, okay? Not to worry. I just wanted to make sure I do my video for Vlogmas, you know. All right, let's brush up the other side. And I'm going to tell her to smile so I can put it on the apples of her cheek. You see? There you go. She's so cute. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful skin. I really, really enjoyed doing her makeup. All right, she's blushing. Now I'm just using the same contour powder just to powder contour her nose. And you guys see me, my spectacles, my glasses. Alrighty. Making sure that nose contour is perfect. Make sure you blend it going down and then you blend out the sides so it does not look too sharp. And I'm taking it underneath her brow right there. All right, we did one side. Now let me use my left hand to do the other side. I know it probably look awkward to you guys, but it's so normal for me, you know, with this two-hand business. I love it. Because God forbid if I hurt one hand, I can use the other hand. Okay. Yeah. She has the cutest little nose. That's what I was telling her. She likes it. All right, we're just making sure it's perfect. You know, you always have to make sure you check your work and make sure that it's perfect. Alrighty, here go that left hand thing again. All right, now we're putting on some lashes. She brought her own lashes, so we're putting on these lashes. Alrighty, at first they were giving me a hard time. It wasn't sticking, but we finally got them. The lashes are on. Now we're doing her lips. So I lined her lips with a brown liner, and now I'm using this brush to put in. Right, I'm having her blend it out. Right, I'm using this brush. The lipstick is from L'Oreal, by the way. Okay, and I'm just making sure I blend out the edges so they can look nice and smooth. All right, I'm just going a little bit fast here. She was really enjoying herself. All right, I'm blending out the edges again. Right, making her dab her lips together. Now I'm cleaning her lips up. And guys, that's it. She's so cute. Look at her look. I forgot, guys, my part where I was putting on the liner didn't show, but I hope you guys enjoyed.